Okay, so this is what you do if you want to learn how to look at your salaries and learn how to budget your salaries in Madden. If you want to know why you're in the negative or why is I have no money to spend in free agency, this is what you do. Go to my team. Go down to salaries. We're going to use the Falcons for an example. Go to your team. Okay? Now, the Falcons, if you look at the top screen, the black Julio Jones, 2020 cap, the 2020 cap is $222 million. He has $226 million in salaries. So that means he's over the cap. The cap penalty is basically a penalty you get for every time you trade somebody or you cut somebody, you get a cap penalty. The cap space is how much he should have. But since he's over in the salaries, he's in a negative $6.76 million. The rookie reserve, you have to take out money for your draft picks. So the rookie reserve is $7.23 million. That money is already pushed aside for his rookies for his draft picks. Now, if you trade that draft picks, that number, the rookie reserve, will go down. If you add more picks, that number, of course, will go up. Okay, so now let's look at the Falcons, okay? We go over to what you want to look at. The most important columns is going to be his age, overall, bonus, and savings. Okay, and penalty. So you look right now, okay, Julio is making $23 million a year. Okay? So to cut him right now, it would be minus $15 million in that cap space. It would be minus. So that minus won't add to that minus. So you can't cut him because it's going to kill your cap space that's already negative. Okay? So you want to look at the penalty. See that penalty right there? $38 million. So $38 million is going to be added until you're losing. You're not getting anything. You're losing. So what you want to do, what I do, is first thing I do is sort savings. Okay? Sort savings. This is where you look and say, okay, I can save $8 million in cap space if I cut him. But he's 92 overall, he's 28, he's still young. I may not want to cut him. Plus, his penalty is $12 million. Remember, every time you cut a player, whatever that signing bonus is, you're going to pay the rest of it. That's the penalty. So $12.7 million goes straight to the cap penalty area. So this is why you don't have no money, Falcons, because look at the contracts you got. You got Matt Ryan making $40 million. He's a 79 overall. Julio making 23. Jared making 20. Matthews making 20. Flower, 77 overall, making $18 million a year. A 77 overall making $18 million. A 79 overall making $40 million. This is why you don't have no money. This is why you have to make some changes. You got to make some cuts to get under that salary cap. So, who are you going to cut? So, again, you go back to the savings. You want positive savings. You don't want negative savings. You want positive savings. That obviously will be cutting Matt Ryan. You have to eat $50 million. And then your cap space is going to go in a negative even further. You'll be hamstringed for a year, but in the future, you'll be fine after a year. So, okay, I can't cut him because he gonna kill my cap space. I'm trying to get cap space now. Okay, you trying to get cap space now? This is what you do. You go in there, you hit savings. Okay, so Jerry ain't cutting him. Okay, to cut Murray, he's young, 22-year-old, 82 now, can't cut him. He's good. Okay, this 79, 78 overall cornerback, I cut him 6.25 savings. Okay, so that would knock my cap space down to a negative what? 0.50 million? And there's only a small cap hit of 2 million. R. Allen should be the first one you let go. First one. Then you go down this guy, left guard, 32-year-old, 32-year-old left guard making $4 million. Come on, 67 overall. Come on, man, $4 million. Cut him. 67 overall, making $4 million. No, cut. That'll save you $4 million. So now, if you cut him and Allen, you're out of the negative in cap space. Now you can sign free agents and you can do whatever. You won't have a lot, but again, you're out of the negative and into the positive. Same thing here with Bailey, another one. 3 million, 67 overall, making $3 million. With a penalty, he got a low penalty. Look at the low penalty. High savings, low penalty. That's what you're looking for. And that's really it. Again, the Falcons are stuck in this situation because of Matt Ryan, 36-year-old, 79 overall, making $40 million. Dante Flower making $18 million. You can cut him, Flower, but you ain't saving nothing. You only saving $3 million. And then you're gonna get a penalty of $15 million. Remember, that penalty is added to your salaries. That's how you get the salaries. Salaries plus your cap penalty equals your cap number. You want to get under that cap number. So 222 million is what you got to get under. So salaries is whatever your salaries is, plus all that extra nonsense you see, the cap penalty and the rookie reserve. You have to be smart about it. Go young and cheap. These old veterans, Matt Ryan, yeah. No. Julio's 32 years old. You could trade him. Now, if you trade some of these guys, that penalty still don't kick in. Because whenever you cut or trade somebody, you still have to pay their bonus. Their bonus is whatever their signing bonus is divided by the years. Whatever's left on the years in the contract, that's the penalty you got to pay. So, like, Deshaun Watson was a good example. Was he had just resigned his deal, so his signing bonus was still fresh. He had to pay all that in one lump sum. Matt Ryan got 3 years left and a $92 million bonus. So yeah, he gonna have to eat $50 million player release penalty. Now, this is how you do a roster. This is how you create a roster. I'll show you my roster, for example. Here's my roster. I traded for Kamara. So if I want to cut him, I'm good. I have no penalty. Because remember, once you trade for a player, whoever is trading that player, like the Kamara with the Saints eat that penalty. When I get him, he has 0 penalty. So I could trade him again if I want to and have no penalty. But look, he's making good money. Look, 26, 23, 28. Look at the ages. 26, 22, 28, 27, 24. You don't see no 38, 35, 33, 31-year-old guys on my team. Look, 34 is my kicker. 34 is my kicker. That's it. Logan Ryan is 30. And he got one more year in him, and he's done with me. This was a contract that the Giants signed in real life, so I'm kind of stuck with it. But yeah, as you see, I have $67 million in cap space. But look at my salaries. I only have $145 million in salaries. 145 plus 67. I'm on 145. 145 in salaries. Okay? The 222 minus the 145 equals the cap space. So the cap number on top, the 222 million minus salaries, 145 equals the cap space. Now you see, my rookie reserve is only 6 million. I don't have a lot of rookies, draft picks. But as you see, Bradbury is a contract that they signed in real life. Good signing, a little too much for me. I can't cut him. He ain't giving me no savings. Golden Tate. Golden Tate cut. 6 million. I can't have him on my team with 78 overall making 6 million. No, it's too much. See, when you release him, it's gonna tell you he free up 6 million cap room, but incur a penalty of 5 million. So now you watch. When I back out and then go back into salaries, now I see I got 73 million in cap space. But you also look up above that, you'll see my cap penalty went up too because he had a 5 million in cap penalty hit. So I take a cap hit of 14 million. I mean 5 million, so it added up to 14 million. But now my cap space is 73 million. Yeah, like this Harrison guy, yeah, he's making 2 million 1 year. I'm definitely on the revert. I really want to cut him, but I'm real thin off with some lines, so I think I'm a keep him for now. For now. And so that's it. If you got any questions, hit me up.